Today we're talking about stuff that we must do. So, we need to be our best self, because if we are not at our best self and we are not our worst self, then we are very, very bad and we don't know very good. But if we are our normal self, we know normal stuff and not hard stuff. But if we are our best self, we do our good. And some of the part I said is the same as one of the responsibility. Curiosity. What's curiosity mean? Trying your best. So if you're doing your best stuff, you're trying your best, like curiosity. Curiosity, try your best, and be your best. And that's the word for that. So, what you might need to be in classes and you might want to be is using those voice, be responsibility, and using those voices and support each other. And another one for respect is like kindness and stuff. What's kindness? Kindness means like you're helping. Like if someone like got tripped on the floor and they got hurt, they'll probably cry. So you might help them. What happened? And you might help them, and you might bring them to the sick bay, and the sick bay people will help them. Okay, so that's not all it. If you're smart, then you're very good, because like for dumb people and like normal people, sometimes normal people might, like me, might forget stuff that is a long time ago. But smart people can remember the stuff that is very long time ago that people cannot. Why do we have electronic and technology? That's the same word. Electronic and technologies means like phone, iPad, tablet, TV, computer. So, why do we need those stuff? Probably a long time ago, they probably don't have those stuff. So, phone, like, they just have stuff that, like, there's no YouTube, no internet. There's not very good stuff. But how do these stuff come from? From inventions, like, people figure out stuff to make the earth a better place. So, invention makes our planet much better and much easier to do. Like if a planet don't have electronic and stuff, then we might not able to sit with a chair. We might just have to sit on the floor, and we might have to put the stuff on the floor because there's no shelf and stuff. So that's why it's important. And if there's no teachers and classes and stuff, then you might not able to be learning. If there's nobody, then there's nobody to birth you and turn into a baby and a kid and an adult and a grandpa all the way to a grandpa and die, which is very sad. Also, if there's no books, that means that you're not also going to get smart. So, that's why it's important that we need stuff. Water is important because if there's no water, we might die. No, if we don't eat anything or stuff, then we'll die. So let me go and drink water. And also also, God is important. If there is no God, then there will be nothing. No planet Earth. No gods, no Myanmar gods, no English gods, no Newton gods. Then that would be bad. If there is no police, then people can do anything that's very bad. Killing people. Stuff like you can't do. And that's very bad. So, that's why we need a police. And
your audience is here. Look at here.
If we don't have any Earth, then we don't have any countries. We need countries because if we just have one country, that will be boring, and they will be like a little people, and it's just one area. One country is one area, so we must reach a lot of countries so to get more space and to cover the space. And also, if there's no solar system, planet or nothing, there will be nothing. We need them because we might need planets because it's important. And the sun. So planet Earth can be hot or cold, different kind of fevers. And different kind of one. They might be summer, snow, rainbow, and most of the rainbow pop-up is in New Zealand. That's where we are living right now. So, in Australia, there's a lot of bugs everywhere. Under your pants, in your dig. So yeah. Some country don't have a desert. So a desert is like an area where there's like stuff and there's like pokey plants that is called cactus. And cactus have spikes. So when you touch this cactus, the spikes come in your head and you're gonna get very hurt and you're gonna die. So that's why be careful not to touch cactus. And yeah, don't do dangerous stuff like digging very big hole, and you might dig straight down, and you might even get out of the earth and make a tiny hole so the earth might be hot, cold, and very bad because the other planet might, like Neptune, have cold. So the cold might come into the earth. So don't do that. And that's a very bad idea. Don't kill someone. Because if you kill someone, police will arrest you for your entire life. Not really. Some police and some, yeah. And a long time ago, there was dinosaurs. So, that's what happened. There was no colors. There is color, but when you take photos, there's just gray and white and black, like those old kind of colors. So, but now when we took videos, then the videos show the color, what color the actual thing is. And if there is no technology or stuff, then we just have to use the moon to travel. And the moon will actually not help us very good because you might don't know where country you are. If there's no moons and no stuff that you can travel, then you just have to walk and you might get lost and you might cry and you might have to stay there for your entire life. So that's why we have electricity, and if we got nothing to watch, like nothing. If we don't have electricity, we cannot check out those houses that are for sale, and the faraway people, like in the same country, might don't even know there's the house that is selling and they don't have any house. So that's why we have, and we might need watching YouTube because to make it more fun for people. That's why. a computer, like for start, for beginner, for as important. And no, if there's no animals, we can't live, because if we don't have animals, there's nothing to comfort you. And yeah, in the old years, I think there's no people selling pets, just animals around everywhere. Nature cat and like and Naughty was created, and in my school we saw a cat who steals clothes from people. The cat name was Leo. So she or he go to people's house sneakily and get their clothes and bring it to his owner. And sometimes she stole the owner's nose one. So So why do we need, why there's inventors? If there will be no inventors, then there won't be water, lights, and phone and stuff. So that's why inventors is helping us and making us happy and making the earth a better place, like how I said just now, like before. So if there's no food for animals, then animals die quickly. So that's why we need pet food and we need human food, because if there is no human food, like no human food, then we'll probably die. Like if there's no there's human food, but if there's no vitamins or stuff like that's very healthy and help your body go better, then if there's none of those, then we cannot live longer. So that's why we just die when we just grow into a kid or something. You die very super fast. So that's why. And why do we stay away from poison and not drink it? Because poison, what's poison mean? It's like a liquid and can kill you if you drink it. So that's why poison is very bad for humans. So it's important. So if there is no jobs, then people cannot work and get no money. Just say just only pretend you just got $1 and you can buy a job, but there is no job, so you just have $1 every day. Just spend your money until zero. So if you get a job, you can work very hard, but a job is not very good because you have to work very hard to get money. Like parents, like older people have a job. Why kids don't have jobs is because they are too young and they might don't even know what's like contractor mean and BIM or archeries, and yeah, so that's why. And if you want a kid to be smart, no, kids are very naughty. If first, when you came as an adult and already married, you might don't even know that already, and you might born it already without even knowing. And when they grow up, they are very, very naughty. So that's why kids won't be allowed. But if there's no kids, then there would be no toys, and the parents alone by themselves. So they might need some kids to comfort them, and yeah. So that's why kids exist. Why are they people with that is the tallest man ever, the shortest woman ever. Because sometimes people can like be alive and they born like differently. Like they born with a big stomach and when they grow up they're very fat. So that's why there's weird people. There's dumb people and smart people. So yeah. And there might be fat people that is a ninja. And that can go through 100 balloons covered the door. And probably can go past through it. So that's how fatties are still good. Not bad, okay? And we don't have any food. Like if
မော်နေ conclude လုပ်လို့ရတယ် conclusion ပြောပြီးတော့နားလို့ရတယ် really လုပ်ထားတယ်
You can say that's it for my speech and goodbye.
speech for now လို့ပါတော့လုပ်လို့ရတယ်မော်ရေဒီလောရေတောက်တာ
This
ထား
is
ပြီ
the speech for now.
Wait, say bye.
For now, first I'm gonna eat something, so I'll be right back. Bye.